Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, the month of October started with a judge in New York gagging Donald Trump. And the month of October ended with a judge in Washington, D.C. gagging Donald Trump. That's a pretty good month. Friends, here is a short recap of the legal stories for the month that was October 2023. Here's a brief recap of the legal stories for the month that was September 2023. So friends, day one of Donald Trump's fraud trial in New York, it was a doozy. That's a legal term. So friends, in a very limited and narrowly tailored way, a judge finally just told Donald Trump to shut up. So friends, as Donald Trump's New York fraud trial continues, might some dominoes be falling down in Georgia? So friends, Donald Trump's lawyers just filed a flurry of bogus motions across several of Donald Trump's criminal cases, perhaps in an attempt to distract from a pretty shocking revelation regarding Donald Trump compromising our national security. So friends, Jim Jordan, what do you think? Speaker of the House or co-defendant to Donald Trump? Donald Trump, congratulations. You just compromised America's national security. What are you going to do next? I was thinking maybe Speaker of the House. Well, friends, there they go again. Donald Trump and his lawyers are trying to continue Trump's classified documents trial until after the next presidential election. So friends, in his D.C. prosecution of Donald Trump, Special Counsel Jack Smith hasn't just taken off the gloves. Looks like he's boxed them up, taped up the box, and sent them to long-term storage. Well, friends, Jim Jordan is still abusing his authority, abusing his position, trying to interfere in District Attorney Fani Willis's Georgia State RICO prosecution of Donald Trump. DOJ, if you're listening. Well, friends, it looks like Donald Trump is going to head back to his civil fraud trial up in New York so he can sit in the courtroom and make mean faces at his former lawyer turned witness, Michael Cohen. So friends, might Colorado be the first state to ban Donald Trump from being on the 2024 presidential ballot? You know, friends, if I had to choose just one word that best describes the legal predicament in which Rudy Giuliani finds himself, I'd probably have to go with Rudy's screwed. So friends, we're about to see if the rule of law can prevent a criminal defendant from threatening, harassing, and intimidating the witnesses against him, and we're about to see if the rule of law can protect the people's right to a fair trial. Well, friends, Donald Trump has been gagged. So friends, did Donald Trump already violate the gag order that Judge Chutkan just issued by some of what he said at his Iowa hate rally and some of what he posted on his third-rate social media platform? The answer might surprise you. So friends, on those days that Donald Trump decides to attend his New York fraud trial, he sits there mumbling and grumbling under his breath. He shoots mean glares at the witnesses, but he remains largely quiet until the court takes a break. Then he walks out into the hallway, stares right at the cameras, and he lies. You know, friends, there's a lot of darkness in our politics these days. So how about, as we head into the weekend, we take on a lighter story? Because it looks like on Truth Social, Donald Trump's third-rate social media platform, on Truth Social, the Biden campaign is trending. Well, friends, it looks like Donald Trump's lead criminal defense attorney, John Lauro, just fumbled the legal ball. So, friends, as you undoubtedly know by now, two of Donald Trump's co-conspirators, two of his criminal associates, two of his co-defendants in the Georgia RICO case have flipped. They've pleaded guilty and they've agreed to cooperate with District Attorney Fani Willis. They've agreed to testify truthfully against all other co-defendants, including Donald Trump. So what does it mean for the Georgia State RICO case and Donald Trump's other prosecutions moving forward? Well, we're going to talk about the top 5 takeaways from Powell and Chesbro flipping. Well, friends, like any good chain reaction, the dominoes just keep falling. We just had yet another former Donald Trump lawyer plead guilty and flip. Jenna Ellis. So, friends, it's being reported that Mark Meadows, Donald Trump's former chief of staff, was granted immunity and compelled to testify in the grand jury about the crimes of his former boss, Donald Trump. What does this immunity development really mean for the prospect of accountability? Well, friends, in a brand new court filing, Special Counsel Jack Smith is trying to walk Donald Trump closer and closer to a pre-trial jail cell. Well, friends, down in Georgia, it looks like District Attorney Fani Willis hasn't gotten around to extending plea offers to Mark Meadows or Rudy or Donald. So, friends, it looks like things are about to go from bad to worse for Donald Trump in his New York fraud trial. Because in the coming days, you know who's going to be placed under oath and examined and cross-examined about their business practices in New York? Don Jr., Eric, and yes, Ivanka. Well, friends, it looks like Mike Pence will not be the 2024 Republican nominee for president, but he remains a sharply and directly incriminating witness against his former boss, Donald Trump. Well, friends, Donald Trump is once again gagged in his case in Washington, D.C., and this time, Judge Tanya Chutkin helpfully spoon-fed Donald some examples of the things he can say and the things he can't say. So, friends, there's a trial underway in a courtroom in Colorado as we speak that will determine whether Donald Trump is constitutionally disqualified from serving as president again. Let's talk about that, because justice matters.
It's for sure. Justice matters. Justice matters. Justice matters now.